Experiment 10.1, factors that affect bacterial growth. What we need for this is a chicken bouillon cube. For those of you that have the kit that came with it. For those of you that did not buy the kit, you can easily find that in the soup aisle of your grocery store. We need some table salt, vinegar. We need 4 small glasses. I'm going to use these here. If you have smaller ones than this, that would be even better. We need 1 large glass, a measuring cups, teaspoon, and we need some sort of masking tape and a marker. Now what we need to do is we need to dissolve this bouillon cube in some hot water. And I have 1 1/3 cups hot water. So I poured 1 cup into here, and then I poured 1/3 of a cup into here. So this is my hot water. So we'll take that and we'll drop that in there. And then we'll get that, okay, it's softening right now, but we'll get it to dissolve here a little bit quicker by taking a spoon, breaking it up. Maybe not all of this bouillon cube will dissolve, but that's okay. And it smells like chicken soup. All right, so now we've got the chicken bouillon dissolved. We're going to equally divide it into the 4 small glasses. So we had 1 1/3, okay, total in here. So we should be able to get about 1/3 of a cup into each one of those. So we can just use our 1/3 cup. So if we check those out, those should be about even there. And it looks like, yeah, this one's got a little much in it, so we'll even him out. There we go. So it's just about even there. Now to the first cup, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt. Okay, so I've got a teaspoon right here. It doesn't have to be exactly a teaspoon, but close enough there. Now we're going to get it to dissolve there. Again, if it doesn't all dissolve, that's fine. But then you want to write the word salt on here so you don't forget that this is the one that has the salt in it. Well, that's what the tape is for. You could peel off a piece of tape, put it on the glass, and then write salt, or better yet, take your marker, write salt on the tape, and then tear it off that way. But I'm using plastic here, so I don't really have to use this. I can just use my marker directly on the plastic. So there I wrote the word salt directly on there. Now in the next one, we're going to add a teaspoon of vinegar. If you use the same teaspoon as the salt, make sure it's cleaned out of all the salt. And we don't want salt and vinegar in here. We just want vinegar. So I need 1/8 of a teaspoon. Again, doesn't have to be exact. And we'll stir this up. Now we want to make sure that we remember that this is the one that has the vinegar in it. So I'm going to take this and write the word vinegar on it. So that one's got the word vinegar. Now this third one is going to be our control. Remember, we need something that is just not going to have any variables to it. So that's what this is going to be for. So I'm going to write the word control on here. There we go. There's the word control. Now in this next one, though, the last one I should say, we're going to take this and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to write the word cold on here. So this one goes in the refrigerator, this one stays out, and then you get the vinegar and the salt. You're not going to cover them at all, but we are going to let them sit for a few days. Make your observations as you go along, okay, and try to detect when you first start seeing bacteria grow in, especially in the control group, okay? And then you're going to come back and you're going to complete the part 2, which is on page 247, and you're going to use a piece of white paper, and then you're going to write the word hello or something like that on there, and you're going to be able to try to tell if you can see through the solutions.